that smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself I am alive, and I soar. Still I run toward the wind and let the challenge draw me in, 'cause I want more. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind, and see the world is yours to find. And with every passing day there's more, calling you out to explore. Get up and go. There is joy found in the race, and I feel it in the place where I'm free. And I simply can't deny it, that I feel adventure calling out to me. Yeah, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We are all looking for And I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.
I've got the world on top of me, weighing down so heavenly. Gonna fall eventually. There's no defying gravity. But you make me feel. But you make me feel indestructible, indestructible. Yeah, you make me feel it's not impossible. you listening? I'm surrounded, just following an empty sound. Are you listening? Another time, another place that surrounds me, and I know that I've been here before. I wanna change, but I'm only as strong as you see me. I'm becoming numb to the things that I've done, time and time again. Are you listening? I'm surrounded, just following empty sounds. Are you listening? But I'm falling, so hold me while I'm coming down. Are you I've laid awake, I've laid afraid of the moments that I lost when I bolted the door. I'm gonna change, I know that you've heard it all before. I close my eyes, my demons can find me time and time again. Are you listening? I'm surrounded, just following empty sounds. Are you listening? But I'm falling, so hold me while I'm coming.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? Sage here, and we're going to be back with working on the UI. It's going to be a lot of post work and that kind of stuff. Hey, how you doing, GUI? 021. Good seeing you. So, yeah, I'm going to do a lot of post work because currently I got a million things open right now, too, so forgive me. Let's see. Where's it at? And I'm about to add another one. I am going to change this. So this is the base of how all Ren'Py games start out, right? So I'm going to be starting to work on this endeavor. So let's go ahead and close that out. And I got images and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pop over this. And I got 7 images together. First, we got to take them through Photoshop, then we got to go through Lightroom, then After Effects, then Premiere to make it into a movie. I'm going to see what kind of transitions we got going on in After Effects. I might use those transitions. If not, I'll just go with the basics that we have in Premiere. So, see if I can't. That's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, I do not have those. And of course, I don't save. Yeah, here we go. Click on these. Originals. So let's bring up Photoshop first and foremost, and let's start editing to see if there are any edits. Yeah, there's a couple here. So, and you can actually edit this in Lightroom as well, but I find it easier to edit it in Photoshop. So I kind of go with whatever kind of like works the easiest for me. So there, fixed her arm. I don't think this right here is an actual bug, but it looks ugly, right? So even though it's technically not wrong, I am going to add a little bit more hair there to make it look level-ish. And let's just get a little bit closer into this. What we can do is we can grab this book right here and literally just bring down and make that line a little bit longer like that. So now that looks a lot more natural. Still a little bit of clipping here and there. A lot of these aren't going to have a lot of work to be done. This one probably will need the most. I don't know why this is not working so well lately. Oh, worked that time. Okay, cool. So, let's take another final look. All right, so she looks okay. She now looks okay. Main character looks okay. Now we got to go up here and fix this monotony of bullshit. So let's click there. Almost. There we go. There's that. There's that. This is another one. This is technically not wrong, but it doesn't look good. So, there is a balance you have to do when you're doing this type of stuff on stuff that looks natural and stuff that looks good. Because when you're in visual atmosphere, you need, like, I don't like the looks of how this is. There's not much I can do about it, though. Natural is not always the best way to approach stuff. So, that being said, that is the reason why. Like, this is just writing behind this, but it makes it look ugly, right? So, it looked like there was clipping when there wasn't any clipping. So, this right here looks pretty good. And I think that's going to do for this one. And yes, there's no depth of field on that one. So there's that one done. Now let's go to the second image. This is the evil one, and she's kind of like in a prison. You'll find out. That kind of stuff. So I don't think I need anything done with this one, actually. I'm not seeing any clipping, no nothing. So let's go ahead and exit that one out. This one looks to be okay. What was this? Let's fix that. The rest looks a-okay, so go ahead and do a save. So flying through them now. This one's going to need some work because this is an emissive type thing, right? So as you can tell, it makes this lighting, but it also makes it look grainy, and you can see a lot of grainy here. The best way that I do to solve this type of thing is to quite literally just take this blur tool and just go over it, and you see how it takes that out a little bit. It doesn't always work, and sometimes it just doesn't give enough, or makes it look a little blurry, which is the purpose of it, right? But I'd rather it be a little blurry than it looking ugly. This doesn't actually look bad. I might leave that. I'll make her a little blurry, and that's fine, just to get out that stuff. All right, cool. And I don't see any clipping or anything really there. So let's go ahead and save that. This is like one of the time consumers, honestly, is doing a lot of post work, which is what I'm showing you. This image came out so beautiful. We did this in a stream, and it just came out great, and it just looks amazing. It just looks amazing. Oh my god, I love it. And there's no post work to be done either, so that's cool. Boop. All right, there's a little bit to be done here, and I fixed this. I figured out kind of what was wrong there, so I didn't have to hide her boobs or bobs, whatever. And I think that looks good. Cool. There's that one. And then this one I did off stream to just show off a couple more characters. Just got to edit out her nips. Kind of blend it in a little bit. I think that'll work. Oh, I don't like that dark spot. So we'll take that approach instead. And that looks better to me. He looks okay. She looks okay. It all looks good. All right, cool. Go ahead and do a save. All right, now we got to take all this into Lightroom. So currently I am done with Photoshop. Go into Lightroom. Go into opening. Y'all didn't see that. That was the exit screens. I made this folder just so that wouldn't be seen, but yeah, whoopsie. Now we got to change all the lightings in this stuff to make it look better. Go to file name, so they go in order. Edit, Who is messaging me? All right, and I'm thinking on this one I'm gonna make it like a little orangish, right? Because it's in a classroom environment. You can see this right over here, right? So let's go ahead and always start with the color grading first to get the tone that I want. Let's go ahead and go with a little orange here. I think that's a little too much, honestly. Let's go ahead and bring it down. And then bring it down just a tad, bring this up just a tad. So I think that'll be okay. And now let's add some clarity to really define those edges. Don't really want to add no texture. Although, and just, you can mess with this however like you want when you're doing this type of post work. Some people have different likings, and I mean, it's really whatever works for you. But there is like a little base of like, okay, this is terrible, and you know, and then there's some that's like the opposite. You're like, okay, this is really good and normally works. So that's kind of like where I base this stuff. You know, I just get a good. Now, okay, this is going to be another orange one, but it's going to be slightly different. So let's go down to the color basing. I'm going to have a orange, maybe for this one. Yeah, and I'll up this, but then the shadows I want dark. So we're going to bring it down to like a blue, bring it down to really make the lighting pop, right? So that's the whole purpose on that. I wonder what highlights are hitting. All right, so the highlights are hitting like right here. Not liking that. Let's go ahead and get the clarity started. I normally go to about 20-ish. That's a good even amount. I really don't touch that too much. Same thing with the texture, because if you add too much texture, or I mean, because I suck with the texture stuff, so I just leave it out all together. But if you add too much texture, it ends up looking a little grainy, so that's the reason why. Of course, I always set the auto, because the auto does have a good starting point, so then you can just like change whatever you want, which I always have the lighting pretty close to what I want, so I can always knock the exposure down, and then I just kind of keep these numbers to whatever I want. Like if you do want less shadows or whatever, I kind of like that little bit of extra lighting from that shadow, so I'll just keep that. And I think that will work. Let's go here now. Make all these images look pretty. And we could also add more stuff in After Effects, since I'm already using it, right? I could add like a little light source right here, but we'll worry about that when we actually get there. So let's go ahead and again with the orange, I kind of want it a little darker. So let's go with like something like that. That'll work. And then shadow, what would be a good shadow one? Don't want it to look dingy, like, not like that. I guess right around there. That looks okay-ish. Yeah, somewhere right around there. So, and you can add too much clarity as well, but 20 is a good average number. Like what when you max it, that's what it makes it look like. So, and you can also take it down to like the negative effect, and you can kind of see how it like blurs it, and it makes it look like really, really ugly. I like around 20. That's like my go-to. Sometimes I add more, sometimes I don't. Ooh, brought the highlights down. I wonder why. Oh yeah. Down a little bit. I am going to take away that shadow though, and I think that's going to be good. All right. Interesting. I've been waiting for this beer for a long time. All right, let's go ahead and I know this is not the normal like 3D stuff that I normally doing, so I apologize. But it'll be a good starting point. Get a lot of other stuff taken care of, and I can also stream at the same time. So if I can do two things at once, I am going to do it. Oh, I like that look. I like that look a lot. All right, cool. Now let's bring down this. Really make that pop, right? And then the midtones. Let's see what happens when I increase it. I don't really like it when I increase it, so I'm going to keep it just as it is. We'll just, I guess highlights will probably be the shield. Yeah, pretty much. And right here, I do not like that. Oops. 20. What about 30? Might add 30 on this one. Yeah, a higher number seems to affect this one a little bit better. It is messing with this a little bit. Let's take it back to like 25. And did you said you're quitting beer? I have quit a couple times. But right now I am indulging myself. And the reason why I am indulging myself is because once I move, because I'm buying my own place, I won't be able to afford beer, right? So I might as well drink it while I can. I'm bringing those highlights way back to normal to make this look halfway decent. I'm going to bring these shadows right around there. Alright. Now this one's kind of like a darker one, so I'm going to make... But there is this over here, so let me see what the highlights I'm messing with. How you doing, by the way? I see you have a new account. Did you lose the other one completely? Perfect. So this is going to mess with her face, which is fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this highlight, and we're going to make it almost like this, and we're going to increase it a little bit. Then we're going to take the shadows, make it a dark blue, like this. We're going to decrease it. See what happens when we do the midtones. Okay, so the midtones is also hitting her. But I think this will work just fine. It looks wonderful. Alright, where are we at? And clarity. Looks pretty good. Let's try 30. Actually, I might take off that blue for the midtones because now her face doesn't look like a light's hitting it. It just looks like a light. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep that at 30, actually. So let's go ahead and flip this around to over here. You're moving? Yeah, I'm buying my own place. Expensive. A month has already been kind to you. Well, a couple months. I've been looking for about 2 months, I think. Since I couldn't change the username, I had to delete that account. Oh, that's tough, dude. I am sorry to hear that. I miss calling you Oliver, which you had like a double meaning because you could say all over or Oliver, which is kind of cool. All right, so I think that one's pretty much done now. And I normally don't mess with curves. I just mess with the other thing, but you can mess with the curves and stuff if you want, or like, oh, let's fuck with the reds and stuff like this. But I generally don't because it's so much work, right? Because then you have to go like this, and then you got to do like, oh, wait, I want to make it more like this. So, you know, so I normally don't mess with curves. I used to, but then I just found it easier to just come down here and just fuck with those kind of colors. So, all right. Let's go down here. Where is my color grading? And mind you, I'm just picking these colors. Like, these are like my go-to kind of colors. This looks really good. This looks like it's going to be really nice. Maybe a tad bit. I think that'll work. Yeah, that looks nice. All right. Start out about 20. Try 30. Might do 30 again on this one. Yeah, that's my favorite, but this username was created the same time as the other since both names are puns, all the same. You always looking for that silver lining. Oh, God bless you. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I would have took that hacker and punched him in the face. But that's just me. That looks really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so this one's going to be interesting. Hey, Sweepy. Bye, Sweepy. All right, so let's go ahead and do a pink for the midtones. Ooh. And then a teal for the shadows, which it looks like it's mainly going to be shadows. So I might have to go with this and then switch this to that. Yeah, that looks a little better. So I got them reversed a little bit. Bring that down just a tad. Might even bring this down a little tad. Just a little tad. I wish, but can't go out of the country for that. Sure you can. Send them the monkeypox. That's all you got to do. Get rid of them. I mean, jokes, dude, jokes. Don't ban me, Screwtooth. All right, so I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get this auto going. And this is going to be our last one. Then we can take it over into... Ooh, that looks really nice. I think we're going to keep it right the fuck there. That is perfect. Oh, sometimes a plan just comes together. What can I say? All right, so let's hit G. Control A. Export. Export 7 photos. That. Make a new folder. After LR. Bam. Select folder. Ooh, that beer's good. I'm sorry. Alright, so now that that is done, we can go... Oh, that is done as well. What's left? After Effects. Alright, here we are. We are in the After Effects. I can go back over here. Let's do the L room. Thought that disease was for the rainbow cult. Yeah, it is. It was a joke. I know. Californians don't know anything about jokes. So, I forgive you, Oliver. I forgive you. But that was what we call a joke. Alright, so let's start with the first one. I think I'm going to keep these on for like 4 seconds apiece. So I'm going to drop that in there. Why is this not here? Go down here. Thank you. Now, let's see what kind of transitions we have, first of all. So this is already set to 4 seconds, which is fine. Should be a thing called transitions, yes. Block dissolve, no. Glass, nah. Grid. Light wipe? How does that work? No, I don't like that. Ugh. I guess you can change the color. You can change the thing, but you know what? I do not like that at all, so let's get rid of it. Line sweep. I'd rather just do a dissolve. Twister. That I can get behind. I like that twister. Now I'm like thinking in my head how I can do this. So if I got 7, that'd be 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh my God. That'd be 28 seconds. Okay. So let's go back in the projects. Change this to... ...28 seconds long. This will also make things a lot quicker in Premiere, because all I have to do is render out the video, basically. Because I already did all the color grading, so all I have to do is basically throw it in there and render it out as a WebM, right? So that's actually not shabby. So we're going to put it for 28 seconds like this. This right here is what determines that. So it goes all the way to the end there. There's 28 seconds. We only want this for 4 seconds, right? So let's do that. I'm trying to think of how it might. Do I want to do one and then the other? And you know what? I think I am. So let's see. 4 seconds per image. 1 second. No. 1.5 seconds come in. 1.5 seconds come out. And then 1 second to flip it. That's what I'm thinking. All right. That's going to be kind of hard because we do not have these right here, right? But I wish I could see this, and I'm pretty sure there is a way. Oh, I know how to do it. I'm a fucking idiot. I can just bring this back down. There we go. So I want 1.5 seconds, which is right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this image right down here, go into transform. And what we're going to do is do scale, right? So we click this little icon, and this basically makes it to, well, scale. So I'm only going to move this up like 104. So like that. So it should be, this should be 100. And then we go to 3 seconds. We bring it back down to No. I am thinking about this completely wrong. I'm thinking about this wrong. All right, this is what we're going to do instead. I'm going to bring it to 4 seconds. I did it right. I'm picturing this in my head, right? This needs to be 100. So what I'm going to do is just take this key, put it at 4 seconds right there. I think that's right. Yes. And then I'm going to take this one and put it at 2. Where's 2? There it is. Bam. Let's make sure. Yes. All right, cool. So when we play it right now, it comes in and then goes back out. Gives it a little bit of an animation, and it's really nice, right? And now what we're going to do is place our second image. So let's go ahead and do that. Image number 2. And nope, that's not what I want to do. Quit trying to mess with me. Go down here. What I do instead is I put this 2-4 like that. Unfortunately, I got to go all the way out. Bring this back to 8. I think it's 8. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's drag this to 8 because it kind of snaps. There, that's 8. There we go. Cool. And then at 3 seconds here, what we're going to do is go to our transition. That I forgot to add. And we are going to click on this completion thing. It's at 0, right? And then go right here and do completion of 100, right? Now let's see how that looks. Almost. Oh, you know what I can do too with that twister? I just now realized. Check this shit out. Nice. Now I just gotta get that to unclip. That's why. There. All right, cool. All right, first one down, 7 more to freaking go. I wish I could just like copy that and just do it to all of these, right? Can I copy these? I guess not. All right, not a problem. I'll just do it, well, again. So I have to do the twister as well. Add the third image in. I'm going to go ahead and add all of these in. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, cool. So, and I'm going to keep to that same thing. So that's how all of these are going to be. Go ahead and minimize that now. Fuck. C4, so I need to go to 6. Oh. Can minimize that one now. Scale. And it's just like a simple thing, right? But it really brings the whole thing to life. It's crazy how that works, huh? So there's that. Bring in number 3 down here. You know what I could do as well? I wonder how that would look. No, that does not look as good. So I'll bring it to right around there and see how it looks now. A little overlap won't hurt. Oh, you see how that looked though? Ooh. It showed this bottom one. So I'll definitely need to... That's interesting. That's really interesting. It won't affect it because I'm going to bring it out anyways. Like that. But then I could also put something in the background, like clouds or something at the very, very bottom, right? That's something to think about. Do like a generate, and then that can be running in the background. Anyways, this one is almost done. I'll go to 7 seconds here. Do the effects. Clock this. And then 8, have completion of 100. Oh, I forgot to change that too. 3. All right, take another look. Yep, there we go. Now I might even slow this down in Premiere because it is kind of quick. I'm gonna bring this to 12 just so I got a good basis. All right, that'll work, I think. There we go. Cool. I wonder if I can actually copy and paste this shit. Hold on now. Can I do this and this, Control C, Control V? No. That was worth a shot, right? All right, so Twister, put it on this. Oh, it did copy it. It's right there. Interesting. It just did not copy any of the transforms. Oh, I can't see this shit. Alright. So at 10. Did it? It did. Look at that. Look at that. It did save it. Holy freaking moly. Look at that. Well, just look at that, huh? Well, just look at that. I wish I could change this, though. Why can't I... Don't I have the other ones in here? I do. Here's 4. Why? I'm about to redo that one. Let's try and get that twister in here, I guess. Oh, I bet you it's because I don't have 4 up here yet. It has to actually be dragged down here. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and get them all down here. 5, 6, 7. Oh, gosh. 12 would be like roughly 16. I can adjust it later. I just gotta get it like partially, I guess. Four, 8, 12, 16. 7, 14, 21, 28. Call me crazy. What'd I fuck up? Okay, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, so there. That's a rough estimate of what we need. All right, so we did a copy paste on that one, right? So let's do this, right? Bam and bam. Control C, Control V. And then all we have to do is change the source on number 4 to number 5. Control V. Then change this to 6. And then Control V. Change this to 7. And then 7 is going to be a flip, but it's going to go back to 1. So we're going to do... Oh, shit. I can just... Oh, yeah, I don't have to do it. So I can do this, Control V, and then just do source of 1. Just like that. All right. Unfortunately, none of those transforms saved. I thought the effects would... I thought the transforms would save, but I guess not. Why did the one work, but then the others didn't when I did a Control V? Ooh. Why was that so... That one didn't even... Okay. I'm going to get real up close and personal. All right, let's get it at 12. That's right. Ah, this ain't. Why can't I move that? Is it number 4? Interesting. Well, anyways, we need to add this because it did not work. So we'll go to 11. This is the shit that I really don't like. That's what bothers me so much. There we go. This didn't save either, did it? So that didn't do jack nor squat. Why could I copy one but not the other? I got the twisters, but the twisters don't work. I'll just go the way that I know how this crap works, right? So let's just go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way because I'm too stupid to figure out why it's not working. And I'll go ahead and select this as well. So I got both of these going at once. So right here at 14, change this to 104. Then 16, I can have this at 100 again, like that. Come back to 15, mess with the twister. Oh, wait. Let's do this. So it makes a spot there. Completion of 100. Alright, so I'll just move this over just a tad bit like that, and that should work. Alright, cool. To the next one. I assume this is a trailer. This is not a trailer. This is actually going to be for my opening thing. I am making a trailer that's going to run before this, but I'm completely changing like the new game load and all that stuff. As soon as I'm done with this and I get it rendered out, I'm going to code it in, and then I'm going to start working on the images for new game, load, save, exit, yada yada, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is probably about the worst of it right here. I hate doing this stuff, but it is so crucial. It really is. So there's that. So let's go to 18. What sucks is I'm literally doing the same exact crap on each one. I really wish that copy paste worked, and it did work one time. I don't know why it didn't work the next time. So here's 20, bring this back a tad, then bring it to 100 again, come back to 19, click on that, flip it around, should be number 6, this needs to come back, something like that. Take a look. Yep, that works. And then we'll have to figure out something for that very, very back. Oh. Alright, so which one is this one? Okay, so we got 2 left to do. Thank God. Alright, so right here, 104. Yeah, the trailer is gonna be badass. I already have one animation that I want to do, and it's gonna be of 2 people fighting. So they're gonna be like ha 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 ha. That's gonna be really cool. rendering it out ain't gonna be very cool, but it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. Go to 23, click on that. Go to 24, do 100%. Bring that back, take a look. Alright, that'll work. Minimize 6, now go to 7. Go to 26. Scale of 104, which is a really good base. And then back to 28 at 100, like so. Oh, I just realized something. That should be 100. Are they all like that? They are. Uh-oh. All right, 100. 100. 100. Why is that 101? It should be 100 as well. Ah.
Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free, meant to be free.
I need to go back to here too. This ain't right. Why is it? I don't like that. See how you see that little fireball, fireball, fireball. See that little nudge, right? So as it plays, that little nudge. I don't like that nudge. If I do that, will that fix it? Not really. Do they all do that? No, it's just this one. I guess it's not even that bad, honestly. Let's take a little bit look up here. That one looks okay too. Okay, cool. All I got to do now is that last flip. So now we go to 27. Click on that. 28. Complete. There we go. I thought that was a special effect. What are you talking about? I wonder if we can have something in the background. Like paper. Is there like paper? No. Scroll. No. I'm thinking, and I think I might have a fix for it. Let me see. Maybe. I just gotta remember where I put it at.
I'm surrounded, just following an empty sound. Are you listening?
'Cause I don't exactly remember where it's at.
Another place that surrounds me, and I know that I've been here before. I wanna change, I wanna change, but I'm only as strong as you see me. I've become to the things that I've done.
Where would it be at? I'm looking for a folder. I need the original scroll paper, 'cause that's what I want to put behind it, right? So it's kind of like what I'm looking for right now. Where would I have hidden that? Oh, I think I'm getting close. Bam. There it is. All right. So let's go ahead and do Control C. And then I'm going to paste that right in here. Right here. B. And then bring up After Effects again. And it's going to be at the very bottom, just as a catcher. So let's play it through. I'm not sure if I like that though. What do y'all think? I feel like the paper is worse than just keeping it black. The nudge. Hey, what you doing, Radar? Radaz? Or oh my gosh, I can't even read your name. I'm getting blinded over here. Radaz. I will take a look at your channel. Like, give it like 23 years. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Do we have like a cloud maybe? In here? There's no cloud. Oh, that's in effects. You think the paper's better than the black screen? Oh, what about this shit? Hold on now. Hold on. Let's take this off. What is this shit? Ooh, what about... Hold on. What does cinders do? Ooh, that's better. I like it. I like that so much better. All right, what else can we change with these cinders? Because I bet you we can fuck with it. So let's go ahead and hide these for now. I bet you we can animate this shit. I'm not seeing nothing on that. Where can I animate it? Oh, we could just turn it. We could flat out just turn it and make it look cool. Like it's burning or something. Shit. Might turn that up a little bit. I think I am just going to have this shit just like turning like this throughout the whole fucking thing, right? Like every 4 seconds have a rotation, right? So what is, let me get out my calculator. 360 times 7 is 2,520. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And then bring it all the way to here. And make it 2,520. Cool. Now, oh, God, I'm blinded. All right, now let's take a look at it and see what happens. You can barely see it, but that's okay. I think I can get behind this. Yeah, I think I can get behind this. Whew. Wow, After Effects is rough, ain't it? You know what? We've done a lot of work. So File, Save As. And I am going to save it in here, actually. No, not there. I want it in the... this. And call it... opening scene, I guess, or whatever. I guess it don't matter. There's that. Just in case I want to add more later on, because I might add some later on, right? So that's the whole idea behind it. So I saved it. Now I need to make a folder for it. So let's go ahead and do that. New folder. Looks good. Bring up After Effects. Go into, what is it? Control M? Yeah, Control M. We will make, this is going to be so massive. Custom, is that custom? Yeah, and then PNGs. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at over here. All right, so make it into PNG sequence. Okay, and then we are going to put it in desktop and random number letter thing right there. Okay, cool. Save. And now we can render it out. So let's go ahead and start rendering it out. It's probably going to take it a minute because, like, I mean, it's 840 frames. So, yeah, it's going to take it a minute. Plus, I have everything running, so I can actually close down some stuff, like I'm done with this. Done with this. Save a little bit of power, I guess. So we can just sit here and chit chat, have a good time. I have to get another beer here too. Probably should go. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna get me a smoke. Gonna get me a beer. I'll be right back while this is rendering out. Hopefully it'll be done by the time I'm back.
There's a drum beating in your heart. Better listen up, 'cause we didn't come this far. So start giving up, 'cause you're on a winning team. If you believe, 'cause we only do big dreams. If you're moving to the right beat, fire is burning, tide is turning. You can't stop the rhythm, 'cause this is your life, so play it right. Don't ever stop, no giving up, hitting our goals, going for gold. Can you feel the rhythm pull? Straight to the wind, no giving in, feeling that rush, don't ever stop. Beat your drum loud, make us all proud. So can you feel it? We're going to the top. It's electric. We're never gonna stop. Can you feel it? We're going to the top. 'Cause we're never gonna stop. Winning with the rhythm. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Gonna reach the top. You better turn it up loud. Better make us all proud. Winning with the rhythm.
Oh, that shit is nowhere near done. Stop the screen. No, I didn't stop the screen. What are you talking about? What you mean? It's already like 30% done now. Sit here and chill, chit chat. But yeah, all right. So let me go ahead and show you what it's going to be. I can actually go ahead and make and code the stuff because that'll only take like a second. So let's go ahead and bring up the project right here, and we go into image coding. So where I keep all the image coding, as you can tell, it is a large file already, 1,000. Yeah, it's way up here. I actually need to move this, so let's do Control C. Never delete anything until you've pasted it, by the way, because you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to do Control V. Now go back down here, then delete it. Bam. Now we go back up to the top. Now this is going to be an animation, so basically we want it like this. Let's go ahead and do that. Like that. It's going to be, I guess I can call it opening menu. And then that's what I need to name it in Premiere as well. So we'll go bam. Play it right there as well. Then I got to find out where this image actually is. I forget where it's at. Control C, save. Where is it? Where do they keep it at? That's going to be the fun part to find. It might be easier for me to find it on Solara since I already have it in. And then I can find out where it's at on here. All right, let's do that. Solara. All right. Now, let's go to image coding. Animation on this one. Because I know I have to have it saved up here because they're also the same exact thing. There's a logo. I need to put the logo in on this one too. There's intro. Is that what? Opening movie intro. Which one is it? We'll find out. There it is. All right. So roughly around 350. Just gonna bring this over here so I know where it's at. Wow, I was way off. So it's in main menu frame, Control C, and then go into Control F, Control V. There we go. Oh shit, this one's different. Ah, here it is. So, we have officially found it. Down here, image coding. I'll call it opening menu. And then background. Opening menu. And I can put it in the... I really don't want to put it there either. I think I will because I already have it right here. GUI interface. And then this is going to be... I might not even need this. No. I don't even need this. Should be just like that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Wow, that was smoking screen every time you take a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I stopped that. I was in the middle of trying to make one, by the way. And it just the animation wasn't coming out good because of the outfit and stuff, so I got kind of like discouraged, so I stopped. And I got tired of playing that same smoking one, you know, because I'm pretty sure that y'all got annoyed by seeing the same one every time, so I just stopped it. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Those are some pretty good images that came out, though. Watch this, like, completely, like, fuck everything up when I finally get it over there. I get it into the right location I need to put it at and everything. It's just going to completely just, like, screw it up. I got the folder open for it, so it's so I won't misplace it at least. Yeah, it's crazy on, like, if I wasn't streaming, this would have been done in probably like a minute and a half. Because they'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As you can tell, it's like 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So it moves probably around 10 times quicker, if not more. But yeah, this is going to be like similar to how Solara is. And I'm loading in Solara now to show you. So it's going to have that, the logo. Then it's going to play the animation like this. And then after it's done, it's going to go to this, the zoom in, zoom out, that kind of stuff. So this is basically what I'm going for right here. I think I'm actually even going to add... Like, this is actually done in Photoshop, surprisingly. But I think I'm going to add an actual image to it as well and kind of, like, make it pop a little bit more. I'm going to have the main menu and the other one in the middle, like right here. Probably have these two things in this lower corner, and then maybe have this up here. That's what I'm... Or like, right in the middle above, like this. That could work, too. But that is what I'm... formulating in my head at the moment anyways, you know what I'm saying? Normally I get an idea and it doesn't work, so then I have to like adjust it. That's how most of this works. And then I could also make this longer if I wanted to, by the way. So if I ever want to come back and add more images, I got it saved. I have all the images there, so there won't be no errors, and then I can just keep on adding on to it. Got about 30 more images, then we'll go into Premiere, and I'll render that out as video, and then we can plug it in. Boom. All right, it's done. Let's go ahead and do another file, save. And let's bring up Premiere. So basically all those images, woo boy. Trying to get banned off of YouTube. So you go into desktop. Bring this back over. It is this one. Accept. Now it should be 28 seconds long. I don't have to do anything with none of the coloring. So I can just leave it like this, and it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. But it is kind of quick. So let's go ahead and change the speed on it. Speed durations at 100. Let's knock it down to, let's say, like, try like 75. I think that's a lot better. I might even go a little bit lower. The first one seems to be a lot slower, while the other one seemed to be a lot faster, which is kind of strange. Let's change that speed a little bit. Let's try like... I'm not going to do any more than that. Yeah, that's going to be good. So we just export it. And what did I need it to be named? Opening menu. And then I keep this kind of high. It's probably going to be a pretty good sized file. Go ahead and export that. And while that is working on that, I will double check this stuff. Opening menu. Okay, GUI interface. So it needs to go into this file right here. Yeah, I think we're all freaking set. Hey, how you doing, Horror? You doing good, dude? Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. Just working on the opening scene. So I think we're done here. So go ahead and close out of that. And that. And now it is just waiting for this. And can't trust this at all, because I seen it go from like 3% to 100%. Like that. So I can't really trust that. I'm good, just emerging from my nap. Must be nice. I am actually surprised I had the energy to stream today. Like, oh my lord, you talking about a rough day. So I knew it was going to be a bad day. Well, it wasn't even a bad day. It was a great day. It was a rough day, but it was a great day. Like, I don't think I've ever used those two in the same sentence before. But we had a lot of concrete to do, and we had to do it in the mixer. And we ended up having to put in like 63 bags of concrete into the mixer. And 7 of those were 80-pound bags. The rest were 60-pound bags. And it was mainly just me and my one coworker. So yeah, that was a day, dude. That was a day. So yeah, a lot of concrete. I mean, it's what I hate about concrete, and you probably can't tell, but I'll try and hold this up to my. Let me see if I can't see it. Let me see if I can't get this straight. That light might be too bright. Yeah, there it goes. Nah, you can't really see it. But that concrete gets into your pores, right? And it dries out any moisture, because that's how concrete is made. So that's like the worst part about it. It's like my hands and my skin feel really tight because that dust is flying everywhere. So, and it really dries out your hair too. So like if you have like an issue with oily hair, just throw some concrete in your head, dude. Just saying. It'll dry it out in a split second. That was sarcasm. Please don't ban me, YouTube. But yeah, it really dries out everything, and it takes forever for your hands to go back to normal. Oh, I do protect myself. I don't wear a mask. I don't wear earplugs. I just toss that crap in. Normally, like, I'm coated like right here with all that concrete. No, it's not that bad. I've gotten to a point of dumping that concrete into the mixer to where it doesn't even. I mean, I'm sure I breathe a little bit in, but it's not like that shit's being thrown in my face. You know what I mean? So when I first started, I had to wear a mask because I was just getting drenched in it. But I got a good technique now, so. Luckily, we don't use the mixer that often. But we used it today. That is faux sure. Holy moly. Did we use it today? Took about 2 hours to get it all down. Probably around 75 gallons of water. You're gonna nag and say wear a mask. Okay, you're starting to sound like one of those like freaking COVID cult people, man. Nay, 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 never what you say. I refuse to comply. I just realized I didn't even add any lighting or anything into the After Effects either. I could have added that. So like a light would be shining and stuff like that. That could be something I could do in my spare time. Especially since I already saved it, so I can just like load it back up. I have a problem with the big projects. It's hard for me to read in the After Effects, so I'm kind of slow because I'm used to only having like 2 images. So having that many, who's messaging? Having that many is pretty bad. Concrete powder exists. COVID didn't. Fair. You won. You won that argument, horror. Hey, Chris. What's happening, man? I'm working on a little something here. Let me see if I can't bring up my... Oh, shoot. I just realized something. Can I do that? Let's see. Oh, where's my chat? Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Awesome. Hey, Ed, how you doing? Good seeing you again, man. I'm just waiting for this thing to render out so I can actually continue on. Finally had energy to stream, Chris. I did a whole bunch of After Effects, did a whole bunch of Lightroom, Photoshop, you know, all that stuff that you know all so much about. Oh my Lord. It was an adventure. It has been an hour and a half. Let's just say that. Just doing that. After Effects can really consume a lot of time, and I still don't think I'm done with it. I don't. I'm probably going to go back and add even more to it. But I'm trying to get my opening movie scene thing done, and as soon as this is done, I can throw it in a folder, and we can test it and see if it errors out or breaks. Then I'll probably move into Daz Studios and start making the icons that I want. How you been though, Ed? I haven't seen you in a minute. Woo! That beer is so delicious. Oh. If it's any day that I just feel like drinking beer, it's definitely after throwing around heavy bags of concrete. I was thinking about that beer at like 11 o'clock. Gotta enjoy them while I can, because once I move, I'm not going to be able to. So I'll be too broke. I'll be too poor. I won't be able to afford it. But I'll have a dink-ass brand new house. Add up all the weight you threw today. See, me and my buddy went about halfies. Let's say about, see, we didn't throw all the bags. Let's say 63. Gonna minus like 7-ish. And then of that 7, we probably each, okay, so I threw, about 3 of those. So let's do 53 times 60 plus 8, 16, 24. That's the amount of weight I threw today. I pop in when I get a break. I work 7 days a week. Oh, me too. Birds of a feather flock together. It all depends on what I'm working on, right? So Monday through Friday, majority of my time goes towards concrete and asphalt. And then after that, and I get home, I work on 3D project. On the weekends, I just strictly do 3D projects. So, yeah. I mean, I don't have it yet, but it's really close. Yeah, 3,420 pounds. And that's just from concrete throwing. So there's more to that. I mean, I was throwing in a little bit of water. 5-gallon buckets of water are actually pretty light compared to the concrete. But, that's neither here nor there. So for the house, they're still doing appraisal. They're still doing the title. But I'm pretty sure that's coming back all good and golden. So I'm pretty sure I'll be closing on the house, hopefully within a week or two. It seems like this week was pretty dead. I got no emails on it, which has not been normal, really. Like, they're normally, emailing, every freaking other day. Annoying me almost. And then all of a sudden, they just poof, and it's been quiet. But the guy says I'll probably end up getting it, so. If not, they'll just adjust shit anyways. They want they sales. Man, this thing is still kicking. I'm about to give me another beer before this stuff ends. Keeping fingers crossed. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. It's gonna suck though, cause the amount of adjustments I'm gonna have to make is gonna suck. No drinking, absolutely no going out to eat. So no Taco Bell runs at work, no Polar Pops at the Circle K. It's going to be rough. But I mean, there's good news too. So I'll be getting a sizable raise in October. That will help. I'll get another little raise in November. That will help. I can get some certifications that our boss is going to be throwing us through, which will give me, a couple little raises per certification that we get. So over the year, it might get a little easier. Probably still won't be able to afford beer, but maybe a Polar Pop. House. Takeout. I feel like, I don't know, man, this housing crap is out of control, dude. The housing really is out of control. Oh my God, it's almost done. It's at 92% now. I've never seen it move this slow all the way across. Normally it gets to right here and then boop, and it's done. There's a lot of things going into it for sure, and that is one of them. And California is gonna really be. I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how they're surviving now, but it's about to get worse for them, unfortunately. Because Gavin Newsom just signed that bill in the active or whatever the heck you want to call it, to where they can illegals get a $130,000 bonus towards a house, but not Americans. So I find that really repulsive, and I hope that he gets cancer of the nutsack, because that is really sick on how you're going to favor people that's not even from this country to do that. It's just really sick. I can't stand it. So, but I mean, the collapse for them is coming. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, seriously, like, you have a deficit. So a deficit means you don't make enough money, but yet it still runs. So where are they getting that money from? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how, like, a lot of these states are even functioning. Yeah, they do got that, but they are in a deficit. It has nothing to do with Hollywood and big tech being there. They can be there and they can make $40 billion, but they can make $40 trillion. But if your deficit is still $50 billion, you don't got the money. That's what I mean by I don't understand how that works. They got to be borrowing it or something. Okay, so here is our opening menu. And we need to put it in this folder right here. And I guess it's about time to test, huh? It's going to error. It always errors. Hey, it didn't error. Look at that. Look at that. Well, one step closer, I guess. Glad you're still here doing Daz. Not many left doing these live videos. That's because you don't get no reach on YouTube. This is how it is. My viewership, it's so funny because, like, on Rumble, I got less than 200 followers, but yet my viewership is like right now, I have 8 from Rumble. And Ed, you are my only YouTube viewer right now. Even though YouTube, I have 1,400 and some odd subs. So it's just the fact that they don't boost you. It's hard for it's just so much stuff. Like I said, with the cussing and all that stuff. So that's the reason why. But I'm actually about to hop into Daz right now because I need to make icons now. Woo! All right, so I got these really cool freaking fire icon stuff. I mean letters. So I think it's under fire. Yeah, right here, fire font. So I know I'm gonna need new game, right? So let's go to capital letters. So new. N E W capital G A M E. Just like that. So, here we go. My icon making. Lovely. So let's take the N. It's going to be... oh, yeah. Before I forget, I got to go into Iray first, though. It doesn't create it until you actually go into Iray. Okay, cool. Now, texture. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go into environment. Take off draw dome. Dumb thing. I wish it came like that automatically. It needs to go like that automatically. I think there's enough people in Cali to overthrow the governor, but I think they cheated and want people to think there's a lot of them. I think California is very red, honestly. But, I mean, like, I'm not no party person either. Like, I used to be like, oh, yeah, Republican, yada, yada, yada. I'm not them either now. There are some things that Democrats say that I agree with. The majority of stuff that I agree with, though, is on the Republican side. But that doesn't mean it's like people always like, oh, it's good versus evil. I mean, in a sense, yes, but not in another sense. There's stuff that I agree with on freaking AOC. You know, AOC saying that, you know, with the APEC. Yeah, APEC needs to go. But so does your inside trader and all this other bullcrap, right? So, I mean, not everything is crazy. What they think about abortions is like, holy, don't even get me started on that. But, yeah, I totally agree that freaking APEC needs to roll on out of U.S. I think all of it needs to, honestly. Anywho, I don't like how this G is. I've ranted long enough, so I'm going to get off that BS. I actually cut back on how much I watch, too. Like, I'll watch good old Dan Bongino, but that's about it. Because some of that stuff, it's like, I was like, man, this is too much. This is just too much. See, Control C, and then E, like that. Bring that over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this, and I'm going to give it a lot of room because I don't know exactly what I need in there, right? Oh, that's what I was talking about. So, Cali, you got a lot of stuff going on in Cali. You know, your illegals can vote. They're automatically registered in with the DMV once they get there, and they're auto into the Democrat Party, not even the choosings, right? So they have to actually offer into, it's like, oh no, I want the other one, or it's just auto dim. So yeah, naturally, I consider that a finger on the scale. I'm gonna bring this back, and I'm gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is, I think there's a way to center this. So the G is like right in the middle. Let me see if I can't find it. So center. No, it's not going to be like that, is it? Tool. Let's go into Tool. I found it in one of these things. It's not that one. Here it is, center. I wanted to try. Whoa! So that's what it does. It centers that. No, that's not what I want. I thought it was going to center my camera. Well, screw me on that, I guess. So what I'm going to do, I think I can fit anything that I want in this right here, right? And then I can crop whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and make a camera. Go to that camera. And let's take a look at it. Almost seems like too much smoke, huh? Could it be the angle, though? Because it could be the angle. I think I'm okay with this. I think this looks great. I had a 3-day stopover in LA and hated it. I mean, it's LA, so yeah. I don't like any big city, mind you. It's not just LA. Like, I don't like Orlando. I live in Florida, or Tampa, or Jacksonville. I want no part of no big city. Like, I feel like my city's getting too popular, and there's probably fractions, I know. That's why where I'm moving to is actually less people. It's about 20 minutes away from where I'm at now, but it's even less people. Well, not even, about 10 minutes away. It's just way out there so no one goes, you know. So I think I'm okay with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a file. And I'm going to save this. And the reason why I'm going to save this is because I'm going to be doing multiple of these, right? So, I'm just going to do new game fire text. Now I don't even got to put this. because I don't know what it means. So new game. Oh, I need to name this. So new game. Idle. Because when you hover over it, I want it to be a different color. I'm gonna move it over to like a blue color, right? I just gotta remember and do Notepad for that blue color. And then I'll render all these out probably while I'm, I don't know, skinning a cat, getting ready to make my Chinese food tonight or something, you know, so. That was a joke. Don't ban me, YouTube. I swear, you can't say nothing funny on YouTube. Unless you have satire, dry humor. That tricks them. It's like, I'm gonna trick you, YouTube. So I'm thinking like that idle is gonna be just what you saw, but the hover is gonna be like a blue, right? So it's gonna be the red fire and the blue fire. I thought about green, but then I was like, nah, that won't work too well, right? So then I thought about maybe I should do blue fire and then do green fire, because I love green, okay? But then I was like, I still don't think it's gonna work, because a lot of the stuff in Dragonspire right now is still red and that kind of stuff. But I really do like the idea of like a blue fire then with the green. Mind you, green is the hottest fire. So, I mean, it only makes sense, right? Getting banned from them is a compliment. I mean, I'm not banned. I'm just suppressed. So that's what it does. Most big cities are blue anyways. Yeah. And why? I don't understand that logic. But you ain't wrong. You need any... Oh, God. Oliver? Shut up. I meant that lovingly, by the way. I meant that lovingly. Freaking Oliver, dude. All right, so let's go ahead and change this color. So what we got to do is we got to go into surfaces and whatnot. Is it going to be here? I don't know why, but like every time I try and do something, this freaking microphone's in my way. Emission color? Wait a minute. The emission color is black. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you it's this. Yep. Okay. So here's the emission tint, which makes it orange, right? So I would like to pick a base color off of here, but I don't think I'm going to find it. So I'm going to pick one, let's say, maybe more blue than that. Just so I have it saved, right? So click OK. And let's see how that blue looks. So that's not too bad. I might add a little bit more tint to it, but you get the idea. So when you mouse over it, it's all going to be blue. Let's go back. Oh, not cartoon mode. Dang it. Texture mode. Let's see what happens if I go like a little bit higher. I like that one better. Yep, educated decision. Boom. We're going with that blue. But first, I need a refill. Give me 1 second. Got my recharge. Got my burr. Got my burr. Should I left that shit in iRay? That's gonna kill my computer. There went all my RAM. All right, so cool. We got that sorted and situated. So now we just got to change every one of these. Unfortunately, the good news is I did save it, so it's gonna be a rather quick change, at least. click, click, click. Ooh, that reminded me of a song. What song is that? Click, click, boom, or some shit like that. I forget. I think it's a rock song, though. Same with Canada. The big cities determine our elections. Well, there's a... it doesn't quite work that way here. We got a little bit more say in that. That's why they're always trying to overturn the Electoral College, which I think is stupid. Don't even mess with the Electoral College. There's a reason why our system works. There's a reason why everyone wanted to come here, because it worked, until people really just started trying to sabotage it. What's your favorite beer? At the moment, I'm in the Coors. I'm drinking this just because I got it like so cheap. I get an 18 pack for like $12.50 after tax. That's after tax. It's like $11.95 before tax. So it's like $12.70, something like that. I just basically $12.50. Hover, save. I'll pretty much drink any beer. If you can drink this piss, then you can drink anything. That's just the way I view it, you know? Because this is like the bottom of the barrel kind of BS shit, you know what I'm saying? It used to be Bud Light until Bud Light got stupid. Now, granted, this company is owned by the same one as Bud Light, but it's so daggum, it's so cheap. It like forces me to drink it. Like, tell me where you can go and get an 18 pack for like $12.70. You can't. You can't. So they force me to drink it. Now I can get an 18 pack, of course, and that crap is like freaking $20. Or I can get an 18 pack for this for $12. That's almost a 50% less difference. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, I'm gonna go with the cheap stuff. I don't think they ever recovered for that either, by the way. That whole like Dylan stuff, boy, they got hit on that, man. They got hit on that. Okay, finally it's done saving. So now we can go ahead and delete literally everything. We're gonna need save as well, so let's go ahead. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Fire. Boop, boop. Fuck. I just realized something. Oh, right. I deleted the freaking camera. I gotta load the other one in. Okay, so let's go back to where did I save it at? Character, miscellaneous, text. I gotta actually load this back in because I deleted my camera as well. And I need to keep that same angle and that kind of stuff. Whoopsie. And this is why you save everything. Because you never know when you gonna screw up. Alright, so let's do save. We need a capital S. Congratulations, Sage. You know how to spell save. S-A-V. And where's my E? S-A-V-E. Alright, cool. Trying to think how I'm doing this because I left space when I did new game and then the new game hover. The space below it I can cut out, right? Or chop. And on the sides is a little as well. Now this one's going to be a lot shorter so I can chop more or crop more. So I don't know the best way of doing this. So I have a feeling I'm going to be really hating life. I think I kept it on. I don't think I moved it up. Did I? If I moved it up, I'm going to be mad. Let me look. Let me see how far these flames go up. I think I did move them up. Some beach. Shite. I mean, I guess it is what it is. I can always, like I said, crop. It's just going to be a pain. You know what I mean? Because this is not centered at all, as you can tell. So I'm going to have to crop them. It's just, it's going to be... It isn't what it isn't. What? Did you just try to say it is what it is, but you did the opposite of it? Did we just become best friends? I think I need to space these out a little bit further. Mainly because it is smoking so much. That fire has a lot of smoke to it. But Voltrometrics are like the awesomeness. Just saying. I love the Voltrometrics. E needs to come out a little bit more. That'll work. And file, save as scene, and this is going to be called save idle. This is designing this stuff is actually kind of like the crappy part, but it can also be like the best part. Like I'm loading this up, right? So us doing this right earlier today in the stream is pretty cool. It's definitely better than the red, right? But then like when you try and exit from like a game, it is typically just like it's all black and then it just says, do you want to quit, right? So that's another thing of the UI on the back end. So let's say you want to quit, right? Let's hit the X.
Are you sure you want to return to the real world?
So it just adds, I don't know, flavor, identity. Oh, yay. Did it save? Hey, I like that. That's a big number. I can't even count that high. All right, so let's change this. Let's change these colors. Since this saved, this is the idle. Let's go ahead and do the upper. All uppers. Bam, bam. When I say uppers, I don't mean the drugs, okay? Not an upper drug. I'm talking about this. Get your head straight. All right, let's take a look at it. Now that it's blue. Looks sexy. I love it. Call it hover. Horror stream. When are you starting back up, by the way? I've been so busy, and I know I've asked you this before, and I forgot. I have a terrible memory, but I know it's soon, ain't it? I'm gonna try and watch your new stuff when it comes out, if I can find the time. This Saturday at 6 p.m. I think I'll be able to make that. Nice. All right. You know what? I'm gonna actually make a notepad. It's sad when I have a better chance at remembering something by an icon on the desktop rather than like the calendar or something like that. But yeah, I got it saved as an icon on my thing because it's been a minute. How much did you change? I heard you changed like so much, or you were going to change so much. I don't know if you actually got around to changing everything you wanted to. So we're also going to need a load. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that as well. So L, give me an L. Oh my God, give me an L. Give me an A and a D. I do that voice way too good. I'm so good at that voice, I make a game man jealous. Now we're just gonna move that over. Oh, no. Move that back up. Control V, move that right there. D, move that over like that. And let's give it a gander. Let's look at it. Too many changes to mention them all. That's good. I like that. All my notes are on desktop. Hell yeah. That's how I roll too. It's so bad that like I got so many notes on like my side project. I made a folder to put all my notepad notes into that thing, and instead of putting them all into one notepad thing, I got them all separate. And because they're separated, because I can't say the word compartmentalize. So like if it's saying something about hey inventory icons and this kind of number, right? I don't want it to be mixed in with hey, this is how I want to do my animation right below, right? So one big change is +5 co-hosts. What does that mean? That sounds cool. So you can have like 5 people all at the same time, like talking or whatever, like in like camera and stuff. All right, now oh my Lord, look at me getting ahead of myself. Hold on. Look at me, man. I just got that stuff together. I didn't even save it. I was just going to go ahead and keep on rolling. So this is load, idle, save, accept. I'm the host, but this year I have 5 new co-hosts. Okay. I got you. Damn, I've been going 2 hours. Jeez, that's crazy. That's crazy talk right there. I hardly ever make it 2 hours. My voice is just holding up pretty good today. I knew today was going to be good, though. Even though it was a rough day, it was a good day. And the reason why is, like, I had a really bad anxiety on Monday, Tuesday, and yesterday. And when I slept or something, I had, like, a pain, like, right here, like, right below my heart. So, like, every time, like, I breathe in deep or, like, I do something like that, I'd get a pain there. And it lasted like 3 days. So like my anxiety is like, you're dying, you're having a heart attack. So it was bad. And then like today I woke up, I'm like, I didn't feel it. So I was like, man, today's gonna be a good day. Do blue. Now I can change these to blue since it's saved on that. These are going to be a real pain in the butt to get squared away. And I think I messed it up. I can't remember how I did Solara's. But I wish I could remember. I do. Buying a house is a super big deal. Yes, it is. And it is super, super scary too. Because the land is being gifted to me. So no fuck ups. That's the best way to put it, man. No fuck ups. So I have that stress dangling over my head at all freaking times. That's what I thought it was at first too, Ed. But it shouldn't last 3 days. But that is what I thought it was. Like the first day. But I didn't drink no soda. I did have a little bit of Gatorade. Drank mainly water and tea. Food-wise, I know one day I had ham and scallops. I don't remember any of the other days. Eat more bugs. You eat more bugs, Clear. Wait a minute. Wait. Why is it under Clear Sight? What's going on, Ike? How you been, man? It shows up on my thing as Clear Sight. Yeah. Switzerland and play it. Hey, man. How you been? Stress is a fucking killer, dude. I'm telling you. Like, if I didn't smoke, I'd have so much more stress. I wish they would, like, fix that, by the way, on Rumble side. I don't like the fact that it doesn't show, like sometimes, like, Gyps would jump in, and he's actually Havel, but it comes up with as Gyps. Like username versus streaming channel or some crap like that, right? All right, so we got the hover, so now we can delete all these. What else am I gonna need? Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can just look. Let's pop up on Solara, because we'll be basically using the same crap, just different game. All right, so settings, gallery. Credits, exit. Oh. Better close out of that real quick. I forgot. That one's a baddie. That's a naughty one. Alright, so settings is next. Probably just got banned off of YouTube. Fart more. Okay. Deal. I don't think you realize how much farting a person does. S-E, give me a T. Give me a T. I-N-G. S? Was it setting or settings? I think it's settings, right. Can't even spell right, man. Reporting you to the authority for bobs. No bobs allowed. Dude, like, there's so much art that I wish I could show you, but I can't. Like, seriously, man. I have this thing on it's an asset, and it's called Bender. And it is an asset so that when a model touches with the hands, you can put on either or models or touches another person or whatever, it bends that asset so that it forms. And dude, I've done, it actually looks like I have an image of the MC literally grabbing her bottom, right? And it just looks so good. And I can do the same for like the bobs as well. And I'm just like, man, I wish I could show this stuff off on like a stream or whatever. But like, especially like dual doing over here with freaking CommiTube is just like, man, I'm lucky I get away with what I get away with. Like, I don't even think freaking Rumble would be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just like, everyone acts like, oh God, it's blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, it's just like, it's freaking art, man. That's all it is. If you're okay with a freaking like videos and stuff of like gay pride and stuff like that, and the stuff that goes on at gay pride events and stuff, you should be a-okay with some freaking art. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all I'm saying. Because it's far worse than showing a little bit of 3D art stuff. Ooh, this one's actually kind of large. I might have to actually group these and move them all the way over. I thought the new game would be larger than this. Let's go ahead and group this, parent them all, just so I can move them all at once and they stay like, you know, all level and stuff. The authorities. Right. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jimmy. Appreciate it, man. All right, so let's give it a look. Make sure it looks okay. I'm okay with prawn. I don't want it everywhere. My issue is seeing it when I don't want to. that's a fair take too, horror. It being forced. Oh my. Oh, on me. Gotcha. Yeah, that looks really good though. That right there looks really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and save this file. Save. Bam. Settings idle. Right. Cool. Like popping this stuff out. This is going to take forever to render out too. I don't care what YouTube thinks. Yeah, well, YouTube cares what YouTube thinks. That's the problem. That again, that's why like none of my videos get like nowhere. Like my most popular videos is actually on Unreal Engine 5. If I really wanted to do something with with YouTube, I would straight do nothing but Unreal 5 engine videos. But I just choose not to because Unreal 5 is a headache and I'm not really like pursuing YouTube. I just have it there for, you know, like you, Ed. So majority of my audience and stuff is on Rumble just because of the way I talk, because I get, you know, suppressed. So that I just try to do both of them, you know, just like, oh, I wonder what Sage is up to, and they go on YouTube. Oh, Sage, oh, he's been streaming, and you know they can watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? Saying faggot is art is a no-no on Free Speech X. Yes. Indeed. Which is stupid. I know. I see you posted on X all the time about it. I do. And I like every one of them. I do. I feel like, okay, so here's the deal when it comes to words. Since I'm doing on YouTube, I'll try and do a little bit of a word salad. So I am completely okay with someone saying anything they want. I don't care if it's a racial slur. I don't care if it is a derogatory word. I don't care. Why don't I care? Sage, why would you say such a thing? Because if people don't like it, people won't watch. Mind blown, right? Let's say you do it in real life. Outside of the fake internet. Let's say you do it in real life. You have the right to go to work and say whatever you want to somebody. Just don't be mad when you lose your job. Just don't be mad when you get punched in the face. Because every action has a reaction to everything. It's called a pendulum. Can't criticize the commies, darling. Yeah. Fair. But that's just my view and my take. I don't really get offended about anything. I know people have soft freaking skin nowadays and they need to man the fuck up. But nothing I can do about it. Besides give them a lot of pressure towards that. If people don't like it, then you're doing something right, JK. Well, it seems like that on when it comes to big tech anyways. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. So this is hover. Oh, I got to make images and stuff for all those screens, like credits, for gallery, for all sorts of stuff. I just realized that. Awesome. The more I'm diving into thinking about the UI, the more I'm just dreading to do it. Although I know it's going to be the worst part of it, because I pretty much got everything else kind of like squared away. In fact, like on the project, we have. Has anyone ever played BioShock? We got something similar, and we got the dungeon generator somewhat working. And so when you go into a dungeon, it's going to be kind of randomized, and you can go through it. Maybe I can show it up if I can remember how to do it. I forgot where the test one was at. Let me bring it up. So let's go ahead and hit start. Here's a water game. This is all rough play right now. So all this is going to get like a UI thing to make it look pretty and that kind of stuff. But then you got this here it's loading. You got to make sure everything is filled right. So now it's going here, and now we got to turn this right there. So then it starts filling up this way. And then you're trying to get from one end to the other. This is a rough start, mind you. Win! So that is one mini game that that my buddy Green Arrow has made. So that's pretty cool. We actually have a lock picking one as well. He's gonna actually finish it up. I gotta find it. I'll bring it up in the menu in a second. It's been a few days since he made it. Okay, here we go. Why can't I? Fine, I'll just download it then. This is going to be really cool. So it's kind of like Skyrim, right? That's how he's making the lockpicking thing. So the lockpicking is going to be kind of like Skyrim, as you can tell. You can go 360 and whatever, but he has to do some finishing touches and stuff. But we've actually got that together now too. So that's kind of cool. Let's see if I can't do the dungeon one now. So here's like the mini map. It has to get fixed. We can only go west because it's all, like I said, randomized. Now we go north, east, west, south, and you can kind of see the things. Let's go south, and then this is where you start at. This is where you're at, the yellow dot. Let's go south. Let's go east. This is the exit. Oh, no. This is a chest. So show stats. Oh, error. See, we're still working on it, but that's what we've been working on. All right, so we've finished settings. Let's go ahead and do exit, I guess. Just delete all that. So we need a capital E. X, I, and T. Cool. Oh, wrong one. Why did I do? Why? I might just leave it at the base right here. I'll just crop it out. Take a look at it. Good thing the smoke kind of like brings it together, so even though there'll be a little bit off, it won't look too bad. Oh, that teeth's definitely got to come over, though. Dear Lord, that teeth's got to come over. I think that'll look okay, though. Yep, looks pretty to me. File, save, scene, exit, idle. Bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh my God, and tomorrow is Friday. I'm freaking so excited for that. Oh my God. 3-day weekend, man. 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend. It's like miracle juice in a bottle with floating fluffies, okay? We have not had a freaking holiday in forever, it feels like. So I'm so excited for this weekend. Oh my Lord. I'm going to try and get so much 3D stuff done. I'm going to be like having 3D just like pop out my eyeballs. Hurry up and save, damn it. You're taking too long. Today, Junior. I don't remember this thing taking so long to save. I guess I was just like ranting on my soapbox and didn't notice. All right, there we go. Cool. Now let's do blues. Bam. have it. Cool. Take a look at it. We call it Labor Day. I think America does too. Yes. Oh, I forgot the X. Giggity. All right, so let's at least get that one right. But we haven't had a holiday in like freaking forever. So I'm excited to have this one. I get paid for it too. Woo! All right, so this one is Exit, right? Exit hover. When you're unemployed, every day is like a 3-day weekend. Yeah, that's kind of depressing though. You know what I mean? We had a holiday at the end of July called Civic Holiday. Yeah, I think our last one was yeah, 4th of July was our last one. I don't think I have one in between there. So basically all of July, August, and then we finally get one in September. So it's been like 2 months since we had a holiday. And then the next one we get will be at the end of November. So, but that'll be a 4-day weekend, thankfully. And that's about 2 more months away after this one, but it's nice to have. Oop. Uh-oh, I broke it. We have a holiday every month now. Oh, we don't. I wish we did, though. I'd love it. Let's try it now. Ooh, there we go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream of randomness. I'm trying to put together the UI of Dragonspire. So if you did enjoy, hit that like, hit that follow, get notified for when I do go live, because it's completely fucking random based off of my work schedule, tiredness level, 3D work hold, and house buying, and whatever else of randomness bullshit is going on. So I'm gonna try and actually do, since I got 3 days this week, a weekend, I'm gonna try actually stream all 3 days. Maybe I'll work on the UI here and there, because I do need to make renders and that kind of stuff. So there'll be more 3D stuff the next time that I stream. I'll be either doing the history lesson 2 scene that I need to do, or we'll do the backgrounds of those UIs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.